no te Waija junction na ke na feel na matwe je me ngani je me fe auto jo fe je me fe water lock ni je me fe water lock I feel am nwenchu am self contained je me je ngene ne wa ngene mi na ba ka si ngene any wo yo water lock me.
They regard us as squatters. We are not squatters. We bought the land from the thieves, and even they should have located us to different places before even doing the demolition.
This church, according to the task force, is sited on the waterway, but the head pastors disagreed and requested their members to seek for divine intervention.
This is the Victory for Christ ministry, and behind me are congregants that are currently engaged in prayers against any attempts to pull down this building. But for the assembly, this church is sited right in the middle of the river. A man of God.
Yeah, I'm a man of God.
The question we ask is that, do you believe your building, your church, is right in the middle of the river body?
No, it is not a river body, because it's the place you build the church.
Listen, I put it to you. I put it to you that this is a river.
Yeah.
This is a river. Do you agree? Where you are sited is a river. Do you agree?
It not be the river. It's a place.
Did you fill this place to build?
Yeah, you buy the place.
Did you fill the place?
I buy it. I buy the land.
When you bought the land, did you fill the place with sand?
I buy the place. I fill inside.
You fill inside, not outside.
I buy the place and starting breathing and fill the breathing inside. I raise the breathing before I bring the
meaning it's a river.
It is not a river.
Boss, you're also a pastor.
When we came here, this place is not a river. This place was a land.
But there's evidence that it is still a river.
We have pictures and everything. When we bought the place, we didn't buy river and fill it to be land.
But your brother said you bought it and he filled it.
Come in. We bought it. It's a land, but the bag. We are talking about the bag. You see, we fill it like this. So some part was land and part was river.
But
the assembly in this demolition.
As for supporting for the assembly for demolition, right now I see people starting collapsing. I see people starting crying, people starting dying, and then the church members, all of them, is made confused for here. And then how you do the thing without informing to come in today?
We need to grow as a nation. You don't just build anyhow. Do you agree?
Oh yes, I know. Those who they affected is demolition. But as for Victory for Christ International, it is not affected.
You are being selfish.
I'm not being selfish.
You are being selfish.
Like you are, like you be affected. I will let you know. This is a mark. Nobody marked the building.
Boss, do you support the assembly in this demolition exercise?
You see, me supporting the assembly. I have a very big problem because then the country is not doing anything for us, and we suffer to do things here and live in.
But so that doesn't mean that we should live in a lawless society.
Come again?
That doesn't mean we should live in a lawless society.
No, this is not lawless society because we want to make some place comfortable for us to live. You get that? Since we don't have any help from the nation or the country or the president, we form our own thing to
building on the river body.
Come again?
By building on the river body.
This is not a river body. I'm saying that it's not a river body. When we came here to buy the place, it wasn't a river body.
Do you support the assembly in this demolition?
I never because nowadays things are very hard. Things are very, very hard. For somebody, I'm a pastor. So, for somebody to build and use it one day to collapse it or to destroy it is very painful.
But the Ablekuma Municipal Chief Executive George Obray insisted every marked building would be demolished.
The lagoon is being destroyed and we must protect it because the lagoon has its own purpose as well. When it rains, from all the adjoining communities, that is where the water is held and it gradually seeps into the sea. As it stands now, they want to take over the lagoon, and then what happens when it rains? We have a backflow, and then people start dying, people's houses start flooding. People who have legitimately acquired permits and have built will rather start losing their property as against those who are doing illegal building and all that.
He hinted the exercise will be extended to Shabu and Pamblos.
How will you feel if this building go down?
This building is a house of God. I don't sleep here. My pastor don't sleep here. We build it for God. So if you destroy it, it's maybe God allow it. But we believe that, and God told us that this building can never. So since we believe the voice of God and men there's no way this building can be collapsed.
So for this man, he believes so much that this is a house of God, and that there's no way this building, though sited on a river body, will go down, because God will be the final judge.
Yeah.
Time will tell whether or not this building will go down. Joseph Armstrong, Gold Alego TV3, Glefe, Accra.